with all the day's breaking news. WMC Action News 5 at 6 starts now.
Winter weather striking the Mid-South today, and it is not playing fair. Look at your screen, 8 degrees as we take a live look here from our High 5 camera. This is East Memphis. If you can make it out, let's try that again. This is actually Midtown. I should know that because look at the McDonald's.
Union Avenue, baby.
All right, here's the deal. The snow is falling all across the Mid-South, and it's creating dangerous driving conditions. We want you to be careful as you get ready to head out on this Monday morning.
We have live in-depth team coverage of this storm, bringing you the latest and up-to-date information in real time. Let's begin with meteorologist Brittany Bryan, who's been tracking these brutally cold conditions today. Brittany?
It's cold, and the snow started early this morning. We've also had a little bit of sleet mixed in, though currently just seeing snow here in Olive Branch, Mississippi. You can see those flakes flying around every once in a while. There's a car passing by. If you move very slowly, I've seen them get by fine right now. But again, this is just the beginning. We're expecting much more of this. You can tell that everything is covered in a sheet of snow. We've had about 1 inch to 2 inches across much of the Mid-South. So first alert Doppler 5 radar still picking up on snow in eastern Arkansas. We're actually getting a break from the snow in a few areas. Not currently seeing anything in Clarksdale. Also a break right now in Hernando and in Oxford, but snowed there earlier. And we're also seeing that snow into most of West Tennessee, including here in Shelby County and into Crittenden County. So if you're driving from Memphis into West Memphis, there will be snow on the ground there. We've had reports of some heavy snow in Wynne and Harrisburg, and then light snow within the 240 loop from Memphis into East Memphis, into spots like Bartlett, and driving all the way into Arlington there. 5 to 9 inches of snow is what we're forecasting for this system. So again, it just started here for areas like Oxford, Ripley, Corinth, and also Ashland, about 3 to 5 inches of snow through tonight. So this is going to last for several hours. I'll let you know when this all moves out and when it could finally melt away coming up.
Your first alert traffic report, sponsored by Gateway Tires.
Well, those drivers who are out and about this morning, they are moving a live look, and I continue to look at the bridges, overpasses, and the ramps, entrance and exit ramps. So this is 55 as you exit 55 northbound there and head over to State Line. You can see it is covered. You can't see really where the lines are on the roads at all. So that is going to be a little tricky as you're traveling around this morning. A different view over on 240. It is 240 between Lamar and Gedwell. And look at those drivers. They're all just kind of moving along, and most are in that one lane. But you can also see that snow continues to fall there as that light is shining bright. So extra time is needed. And if you don't have to head out, please stay home, stay warm. And I just looked at the outage map. We're down to 29 MLGW customers without power at this time. That's down. As we started at 4 o'clock this morning, it was more than about 1,200. So it is going down, and hopefully they won't go back up.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, Janine, thanks. Well, several areas in Shelby County dealing with snow today as well. Let's head over to our Brandon Richard. He's joining us live now. Brandon, I think that you're in Collierville. Is that right?
Yeah, Joy, that's right. We are at Houston Levee and Poplar Avenue. This is normally a very busy intersection, even at 6 o'clock in the morning. But as you can see behind me, only a few cars out and about this morning. And thankfully, most of the people who are out driving this morning are taking things slower than normal, because I can tell you the sleet and the snow that we saw overnight, that is covering up the entire roadways, both Houston Levee Road as well as Poplar Avenue. We haven't seen anything like snow plows or anything like that come by here since we've been here over the last hour or so. And again, most people are taking it slow, but we have seen a few cars, a few drivers who are driving rather fast, like they would be if it were a normal sunny day. Of course, that's very dangerous because we had sleet fall overnight. That sleet can compact, and that can make for some slippery roads. And as these cars have been pulling up to this intersection, I've noticed that some of them have a few spinning tires, especially as they're trying to accelerate. So that just shows you the conditions out here this morning throughout the Mid-South. You have this truck here, this white truck, seems to be going at a normal speed. Again, that's very dangerous to do. So if you do have to get out, please, please, please take it slowly. Keep yourself safe and everyone else safe on the roads. We're live in Collierville this morning. Brandon Richard, WMC Action News 5.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. 8 degrees here in Midtown Memphis at 6:05 on a Monday. Memphis has been busy making sure the city is ready for this snowfall. Robert Connect, the director of Memphis Public Works, joins us live this morning. Good morning, Robert. Let's talk about what you did and what the crews did to prepare for this winter weather event.
Good morning, Andrew. Thank you for letting me come on and talk this morning. So our crew's been working quite a bit, as you mentioned, preparing. So we did spend time putting down salt brine to treat all of our major bridges and overpasses in advance. So we hope that's going to obviously help us as we're waiting and then getting our other equipment out there. We are getting ready to put our plows into service. So we're going to be basically putting everything we have into service today because, we don't normally use our plows. This is one of the first times in many years that we've had any reason to do that. So we're going to be putting our 8 plows out. We've also been working very closely with the state of Tennessee Department of Transportation. They've communicated with us about their plowing strategy for the state highways. So Poplar and many other routes that are not just interstate and 385 are going to be covered by TDOT. So we're going to work closely with them as we move through the day. We will have our salt and sand trucks ready to go. As we're going to expect to have a lot of snow today, we normally don't use a lot of salt and sand because there's be so much on the roadway, until we plow first. So it'll be a fun day today, sir.
Yeah, all right. So, Robert, let's talk about if you have to go out, okay? So there's essential folks that need to go out. A lot of people are staying home today. That's a good thing. What's the best advice you are telling people that have to go out today? It's brutally cold, and some of those main thoroughfares, even the ones that you've conditioned, are very slick out there.
Yeah, so, there's going to be only certain routes that the state and the city will be able to kind of provide clear. So major state routes, if you're going to have to get out and drive, plan your route as best as you can to utilize those types of thoroughfares. So major state routes, the interstate, obviously 385 are going to be heavily covered by TDOT. The city's going to also, plow certain streets, Airways, Perkins, Winchester, and a few others, Sam Cooper and Fraser Boulevard. We're going to try to cover some additional routes that aren't the state routes in order to kind of make sure that there's at least one lane or 2 lanes open. So the key is that it's to plan accordingly, to the degree possible, stay off the side streets as much as they can and just focus on any of those major streets.
Okay.
They have to drive.
Appreciate it. Robert Connect, the director of the City of Memphis's Public Works Department. Thank you so much. And thanks to all the crews out there helping keep those streets as clear and as clean as possible.
6:08 on a Monday morning. Here's a live look from our High 5 camera checking out downtown Memphis. Boy, I bet it's been a long time. Real long time since you've seen Beale Street covered in snow, but my friends, it is here right now, and so is this bone-chilling weather. It is 8 degrees. We've got more on how long this snow is going to stick around, how it will impact your morning commute. Our live team coverage continues as more snow heads to the Mid-South. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
With all the day's breaking news, WMC Action News 5 starts now.
Our coverage continues on this first alert weather day. Joining us live now, Sheriff J.T. Chumley from the Tipton County Sheriff's Office. He is live on the phone with us now. Sheriff, good morning to you. I am just learning now you are affectionately known as Sheriff Poncho. Thanks for waking up with us early this morning. Tell us how the roads are looking where you are.
Thank you so much. The roads right now, I'm on 51 highway in the Brighton area. And can't hardly see, where the lines are supposed to be or whatever. Somebody's doing real good so far. Secondary roads extremely slick. It's the secondary roads are tough. Please, if you don't have to get out, stay at home. And that's just really the thing there. I want to try to drive home. Everybody's doing real good. The last report from my deputies that's out, people are doing real well so far on their driving, and we're thankful of that.
All right, Sheriff, the good information there for you. Anything else that you want to pass along? Of course, we know that the essential workers have to get out there this morning. Any extra advice that you can maybe add or share with them as they prepare to head out? Good thing it's President's Day. A lot of the kids are out of school today, but for our essential workers that have to get out there, other than, of course, taking their time, any other important information you can share?
The only thing I can say, just remember this, always, in the ice and snow, take it slow. Our big things that we look into is always it's something to do with speed in any accident, especially during this weather. But ice and snow, take it slow.
I like that, Sheriff. All right, thanks so much. Ice and snow, take it slow. That's going to be our recurring theme over the next couple of days. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much.
All right, Andrew, so there it is, our first alert weather day. And you know what I keep hearing all morning long? We're just getting started.
I know.
Is that any comfort at all? No.
I know, not at all. It's already rough out there. We're going to continue to provide live, in-depth team coverage throughout the day. Let's head right now to Camille Connor live in Midtown here. Camille, what's it like out there?
Well, right now, Andrew, the sun hasn't even come up, and we've definitely got an inch of snow on the ground. Just a couple of minutes ago, we did see a snowplow come over Union Avenue here, so you can kind of see the tracks that it kind of left behind, but there's still some snow on the ground. So if you see one of those snowplows going by, don't, get too overconfident. Just because they have plowed some of the snow, there's still likely to be some ice on the ground because, like we've said before, the ground is still cold. From last week, the roads were a little bit better over the weekend. They were pretty clear, but it's still cold, and so this ice is definitely going to stick to the ground and accumulate. You do not want to get overconfident on these roads. You also don't want to get overconfident coming outside. I know snow is really fun, especially for kids who are going to be off from school today, but if you can play outside, make sure that you go back inside to take a break because it is the temperatures are freezing right now, so it's no joke, even though this snow is really pretty on the ground right now. And also, we're not seeing any of that ice coming down right now, just little tiny pieces of snow that actually look like glitter when they pass by a light. So tiny pieces of snow, but it is stacking up, and this is just the beginning, as you guys have said. Reporting live in Midtown, Camille Connor, WMC Action News 5.
Okay, 6:18 is the time right now. She said it, glitter like snow. 8 degrees, 9 degrees in Midtown.
I heard Brittany say, I like that. Brittany, we got to put a positive spin on this nasty weather out there the best way we can.
Yeah, it's just like glitter is what you're walking through. Better than what we saw earlier. There was actually sleet and snow moving through the Mid-South earlier today. This is a live look in Midtown Memphis. You can see there kind of where Camille was out. There are some spots that have been cleared now on Union Avenue, but man, the roads are still covered and we're going to continue to see the snow. So very light snow in Midtown Memphis. It looks like we're actually getting a break in several areas. The snow continuing right now in eastern Arkansas though. So if you're in Harrisburg or you're traveling to Jonesboro, or at least had plans to travel into Jonesboro today, snowing pretty heavily there, as well as spots like West Memphis into Turl. This is stretching up into Osceola as well and into Blytheville. Now within Shelby County, we have just a few flurries from Bartlett going down into Memphis, and also spots like downtown, Midtown, Fraser, and into Whitehaven. Heavier snow near Germantown, Collierville, up into Lakeland and Arlington. So this lighter color here, that is all snow. Where you see that more purple color down to our south, that's actually a mix of sleet, snow, and even freezing rain for our friends over towards Huntsville. But we have snow impacting areas like Selmer and Somerville and Bolivar, and a lull in that snow right now in northeast Mississippi, but it's going to start back up here very soon. This is 9 o'clock this morning. By that point, along and west of the river, widespread heavy snow moving through the area with temperatures in the single digits. In northeast Mississippi, that pink color, that's a mixture of sleet and snow for Oxford, Ashland, Corinth, and into Selmer. That continues on and off through at least noon today. By 3 o'clock, we start to clear things out of Clarksdale, but we still have snow from DeSoto County into Memphis up into Dyersburg with temperatures only in the teens. So everything that falls is going to stick. There's no doubt about that. By 6 o'clock tonight, we kick all of this out of here, at least the heavy snow, though I think we still could see some flurries even late tonight and into early tomorrow as that cloud cover is going to hang out. So how much snow could we see with this? We're looking at probably around 7 inches of snow here in Memphis, Blytheville, up into Dyersburg, maybe even even close to 8 inches in spots like Brownsville, about 5 inches of snow for Oxford and into Ripley. If you're in spots like Corinth or Selmer, 3 to 5 inches of snow as well. So we'll get up to the teens this afternoon. If you have plans to get out and play in the snow today, 12 degrees at 1 o'clock with a wind chill of 2 below. So those wind chills below 0 all day today. And then tonight, your overnight low temperature is only 4 degrees in Memphis. This is an actual temperature, 1 degree in Summerville tonight. We could even get below 0 in eastern Arkansas this evening. 18 degrees tomorrow. This is not going to melt tomorrow. It's actually not going to melt Wednesday or Thursday either. And in fact, we have a wintry mix of sleet and snow in the forecast for Wednesday and Thursday. And we could get 3 to 4 inches of snow with that system in the middle of the week.
All right, snow sweeping across the Mid-South this morning. That is a live picture from Midtown Memphis there on the ground right outside of our studios. By the way, the city of Memphis has determined that they are putting into effect the inclement weather crash policy. Exchange phone numbers, addresses, insurance, each other if you do have a crash with someone, and then call the Memphis Police Department within 5 days.
Our live team coverage continues right after this.
6:24 the time on a Monday, a President's Day. We are dealing with a major winter weather event. Let's check in with Briseida Hogan. She is live in Dyersburg right now to give us an update on the conditions. Morning, Briseida.
Good morning, Andrew. Hey, we're still out here in Dyersburg, like you said, just alongside Highway 78. And since the last time you guys checked in on me, the winds are getting stronger. The gusts are definitely, I'm definitely feeling those a little bit more since the last time you guys checked in on me. I'm going to step outside so you can see what Highway 78 looks like. We haven't seen much cars. We've seen several snowplows driving through, which is good. There's not much snow accumulating on the ground, and with that wind, a lot of that snow is getting dragged away. So just take note of that. And I just want to show you guys, this water bottle got left out overnight and it's completely frozen. Just goes to show how cold it has been here overnight, and it's going to continue to stay that way. I'll send it back to you guys. Reporting live in Dyersburg, Briseida Hogan, WMC Action News 5.
Okay, stay safe out there, Briseida. Thank you. Many waking up to snow all across the Mid-South this morning. Taking a live look here from the dangerous conditions there. The I-40-240 loop. Take it slow if you must be outside, but if you don't, just stay home, stay warm, stay cozy. Turn it on Channel 5. We have our traffic tracker, Janine Gordon, watching the roadways as our live, in-depth team coverage continues this morning of our winter storm. Stay with us, everyone.